What's up, 7th grade? So this is just going to be a little quick introduction video to who I am. As you can tell, I'm kind of walking around, walking my dog out right now. But we'll start as soon as we can get into a little more comfortable spot. We'll get into my studio, my office, and we'll get started on there. All right, so I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so that's a little bit better right now. We're in my office here. Kind of my studio where I do a little bit of work and stuff, some videos, some photography, some editing, and things like that. It's kind of what I like to do on my free time, kind of what I get paid to do a little bit on the side. So yeah, we're back in here. All right, so again, for those of you that hadn't met me before, my name is Agustin Erebia, or for y'all, it'll be Mr. Erebia or Mr. E. I'm your 7th grade science teacher, also your PLTW teacher. And I'm super excited to get started with this year. I'm super excited that you're in my class, and I may not have met you yet, but I know that we're gonna hopefully meet sometime in the future. And I'm glad that we get to do that. I'm glad that we get to meet through this platform, whatever it may be. So I'm just gonna do a little bit about me. You're gonna see some pictures, you're gonna see some videos as we kind of go along. And I hope that you enjoy this little bit about me, and and hopefully we can do some more videos as time progresses throughout the year. On this channel, which is going to be my teacher YouTube channel. So let's get started. A little bit about me. So like I said, my name is Mr. Erebia, and I'm your 7th grade science teacher. And I was born and raised in Kingsville, Texas. I'm 32 years old. I've lived there my entire life. I still live there. I'm actually there right now. I'm recording this video within my house in Kingsville. I graduated high school in 2006. Some of you were probably either barely being born or who knows, you know what I mean? But I graduated high school in 2006 when I was 17 years old. And then I took a year off because I had to get a knee surgery. I went to college at Texas A&M University, Kingsville. Go Hogs! I spent a good amount of time there. I got to meet a lot of good people. I met a lot of friends. Me and my girlfriend at the time. We dated through college, and we ended up getting married. So I am married. I have been married for the last 8 years, and that's been a fun ride. And I'll talk about that a little bit more here in a little bit. At Texas A&M University, Kingsville, I did get a degree in radio, television, film production. That's why I have this fancy setup behind me, this fancy computer stuff, because I do like to work on videos. I like to take pictures. I like to do videography, and I do all that on my editing system. I do all that for clients or for my local church. I do a lot of stuff. On the graphics wise or media side of things, and that's what I got my degree in. But I didn't move to a big city. I didn't want to move to a big city, so I decided to stay in Kingsville, and go back and get my certificate to become a teacher. Well, because I did that, now I'm here, and now you're in my class, right? So like I said, I have been married to my wife for 8 years. She is my best friend. I love her to death, and we have traveled together. We have done a lot of work together. She is actually the person that got me into photography. It's a joy to be able to be married to her, and we have fun. We're really goofy. We're really funny together. We love to go on dates still, even though we've been dating for 13 years now. We've been dating, 8 years married, like I said, and it's been a fun ride, and we look forward to keep going with that. We don't have any kids, but we do have a dog, and my dog is probably more to handle than most kids. Her name is Kalipa, or as my wife calls her, Kalipa Rose, and she is a joy and a terror and a pain all at the same time. She loves to run around. She loves to play. She loves to meet new people. She loves to meet new dogs. She loves to just run around the house or run around an open yard if she can. When we take her to dog parks or we take her out in public, she loves to be with people. And she's great. She's semi-trained, semi-not trained. She's a little wild. She's a little crazy, but I love her anyway. And she does make a big part of my life. Sad story, we lost her once, and it's the first time in my life I had ever cried for a dog. I've had a lot of dogs growing up in my life, and when she disappeared for about a day and a half, I literally cried just looking at her bed because I missed her so much. Like I said, she's a pain, but I love her to death. And I wouldn't trade her in for the world. So a little bit more. I love science. I have always loved science. It's one of the only subjects in school that I was always really good at. It didn't matter what science it was. I was able to keep up. I was able to do my work, and I was able to help others that needed help. And so when I decided to go back to school to become a teacher, science was definitely the class that I wanted to do. And I have been able to teach science for the last 7 years. I've taught both 7th grade and 8th grade science, and I'm super excited to continue to help more students grow. I'm super excited to see what you have to offer. I'm super excited to see how many of you love science and how many of you are excited for it. Not just for the labs or not just for the experiments, but for the actual portion of learning science. And so I'm excited to see that. I am also a PLTW teacher. If you don't know what PLTW is, you'll be taking 2 PLTW courses throughout the year. First semester, everybody will be taking medical detectives, and you will either have myself, you will have Miss Evans, or Dr. Medina for that class. And it's going to explore a lot of things that go into the medical field, right? What it's like to break down, bacteria and viruses. What it's like to look at outbreaks, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic or an outbreak as we're in right now, and so we'll look at some of that stuff as the year goes on. And I hope that you're excited for that. I know maybe some of you may not even think about going into the medical field once you're done with school, but maybe this will change your mind as we go on. Above all else, guys, I'm glad that you're in my class. Again, I'm glad that you can join me along this journey. I'm glad that I can be with you along your journey as you step into middle school now, as you start off this year as a 7th grader. And, I hope that I can help guide you onto that 8th grade. That way you'll be ready for the STAR test come 8th grade, and we'll be, working hand in hand, or, face to face, or Zoom to Zoom, however this thing's going to play out over the next few months. But I look forward to having you in my class. So one thing that I am going to ask of you is that you would like this video, that you would comment on this video if you want to, and that you would subscribe to this channel, my teacher YouTube channel, and that way we can continue to have these little videos throughout the year. This is something new that I want to try, and I'm really excited to see where it goes, right? So again, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, and let's get ready for a great year, guys. All right, peace out.